I'm sorry, but my son will not be dating a black girl. He will not. Because yesterday we went to Six Flags, and when I tell you the pure level of disgust that I saw in these black girls that you independent queens are raising is purely disgusting and disturbing.
All right, welcome back to another video of Overreacting. No book up, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. I know Faye, boy Ace is here, reacting hurt.
Last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do, it's your boy Jew, and we out here overreacting for you. More content, more clips. Make sure you like, subscribe to that shit. You heard?
I do want to tell Ace real quick. I just want to, you got the Brooklyn Nets on. What's going on, my boy?
I am from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's great. He got Knicks every.
Yo, I am a loyal Knicks fan, bro.
That ain't looking too loyal, right?
I mean,
Brooklyn ain't got nothing going on over there for me to be wearing they hat. Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna say that. It just matched the fit. Sometimes.
Thank you. That's it.
I ain't gonna.
Yo, anyway, man, we got some special guests in the building with us. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
Hey, it's your girl Yaya at Don't Search My Name Ho. You already know your girl's here from the BX, Big Bronx, Fatty, clock it.
Hi, y'all. I'm Kim PR, Kim Public Relations Management, covering all boroughs and tri-state with Public Relations Management.
Hey, I'm Kim, also from Harlem. Instagram is All Eyes on Kim.
Listen, this next video was sent over to us by you guys, the viewers. We're going to play it. We're going to come back and give our thoughts on it.
I'm sorry, but my son will not be dating a black girl. He will not. Because yesterday we went to Six Flags, and when I tell you the pure level of disgust that I saw in these black girls that you independent queens are raising is purely disgusting and disturbing. I literally left early because my kids was looking like, what the hell is going on? And this is in the Bay Area, California. These girls, all of them unsupervised, in packs, unsupervised. No supervision, just running amok in the theme park. Multiple fucking fights break out, multiple. And I'm just like, okay, the police had to start patrolling the fucking park because these little bitches couldn't keep their hands to themselves. One little bitch about 12 years old talking about oh, fuck Jeremy, his small anyway, don't want to meet me. What do you mean it's small anyway? Girl, you are 12 to 13 years old. And then these other girls like, ooh, boo, boo, boo. And these dudes are like, y'all are hella chopped. Y'all are hella, it wasn't even the black boys. It was the girls. The girls was fighting, multiple fucking fights. Fucking parking lot shut down from fucking them little motherfuckers fighting. And then this white lady asked her not to talk like that. Her and her friends trying to fight the white lady. I'm like, just no self-respect, no fucking home training. And I see why, and I seen a lot of, when I seen the black boys with the white girls coupled up looking cute, I seen the Mexican kids, I seen the Asian, only ones outside acting a fucking ass was the black girls. And I'm specifically saying black girls. There was no black boys acting the ass. It was the black fucking girl. Oh, fuck that bitch, she bumped into me. You are 16 years old. Calm down. When I tell you, you bitches are raising little miniature fucking single fucking baby mamas, that's what the fuck y'all raising. Because them little motherfuckers don't respect themselves. They don't respect nobody else.
I feel like she looked black herself. So it's like you saying that about your own kind. Even if she's mixed, like, because I don't know if she thinks she got good hair, but apparently, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, I mean, I'm not African-American. My child is, but the fact that she's like, you know, being prejudiced to like that ethnicity is wrong. And I feel like, you know, she has her opinion and she wanted to voice it, but I feel like the way she went about it wasn't the right way. But then again, she don't pay my bills, so I really don't give a F. Like, okay.
What's your thoughts?
When you touch on as far as like the prejudice, I can agree. I think she should have titled them wrong. Titled them differently. Maybe should have said like our young queens gone bad. Like instead of saying these, you know, how she was referencing them. I do agree, and I'm not surprised that that's what was happening, because right now things are really out of control. Like the youth is spiraling. Like I don't know what they're watching, what they're listening to, all the reality shows, all of the fighting on TV and just being sassy, it gets them more attention. So I believe that's what she ran into. She probably went for a random family day and was trying to have a good time with her kids and was like, what is this chaos? So she's venting right now. She just should have titled them differently.
You think that would have made a difference?
I think it would have made her look a little bit better. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, so you're not uplifting them. You're just degrading them as well. And that's why they don't know how to act. So you should say like, you know, are potential black queens gone wrong? Like something like that of the sense, as opposed to she just kept saying little black girls.
Can I chime in on that comment? I feel like she could have just said, first of all, her saying my son anything, like I got a son, like if your son want to date whoever, like he probably not even grown enough to be dating. And then it's like you saying black girls, like she said. But she could have just been like the high schoolers be wilding these days. You feel me? Not even black queens, like, because I feel like, or queens or like whatever you were saying.
Queens or princesses, I
Right.
guess at that time they're
I feel like, yeah, just like high school. She could have probably just said that.
Okay.
I agree with both ladies. I feel like, we just need to focus on having more home training. I don't think it needed to be a racial thing. I'm Puerto Rican and black, and I love both sides. I don't think one is better than the other. I just feel like we need to be an example, and she wasn't a good example in that video.
This is the problem I see with a lot of women. They judge a group of people based off a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like, she seen a few black women. Let's say it was 20, 30. You know what I'm saying? This is not all black girls in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say your son not gonna date a black woman. It's very not professional, but very well behaved, or you know what I mean, raised well black women out there. So you can't just judge it off of one thing you seen one day. Like, I see this happening a lot, and I think it's wrong. Like, you gotta get out and experience the world more before you start judging people. Like, as a whole, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just judge it off for a small percentage. And I'm tired of seeing that, for real.
A part of me wants to agree with her because like you said earlier, like the youth are spiraling, like, you know what I mean? So I can't be mad at anybody for feeling that type of way. Again, it does come off as a prejudice, but I'm pretty sure this might not be her first experience seeing this firsthand. She probably is used to seeing this, and she's just at the point where she had the boiling point. Like, she's like, yo, she might want better for her son, and she feels like maybe what's best for her son might not be a black girl, like, you know what I mean? And she do look black herself. I don't know what she is, but she do look like she is a black woman, whether she's Hispanic or whatever the case is, it's still a black woman at the end of the day. And she's just probably just tired of even the young boys. We've seen how the young boys are being raised, and I've seen women echo that same sentiment. Like, I want my daughter dating a young black boy or whatever the case is, because there's, like y'all said, no home training. And that is an issue, like, because we tend to take that out on each other, and then that's when we start to think that the grass is green on the other side. This is why you see a lot more black men wanting to date outside their race, and now you're seeing a lot more black women having that same, oh, well, I need to get me a white man, or I need to get me a Spanish man. Like, we tend to perpetuate that same type of, like, stereotype against each other, and then now we think, oh, it's automatically gonna be better on the other side, when that's not even the case. Like, there's bad people across any ethnic line, like, you know what I mean? It could be white, black, Spanish, Indian, it don't matter, like, you know what I mean? Asian. So yeah, again, I agree with Ace. We have to put ourselves in position to be like, identify the toxic behaviors in people, and be like, yo, those are the type of people y'all should stay away from. Like, you see, if she acting like that, nah, don't mess with a woman like that. But if you see a woman that is, well behaved and doing, like, she's like I said, well behaved, that might be something you want to push your son or your child to. Like, hey, look at the example of me. You know what I mean? Look at see her, she's well, whatever the case is, and push them towards that. Don't just cut off the whole race. Like, nah,
Right.
it's clip for this, GG's for that. Like, none of that. Like, what's your thoughts, Ju?
I agree with everybody. Everybody made valid points, but I think we forget that she labeled maybe a 12-year-old, and I have a 13-year-old, 11-year-old. First, I want to just say that I hope my kids can find a partner that is black, because we are black. But if they don't, I just want them to find love. But when I think about it, you're talking about a 12-year-old. When did we know how to act as 12? And the freedom that these 12-year-olds have, we didn't. I want to think, like, we didn't have the freedom to run around the streets. Like, you go around your neighborhood, but they going to theme parks.
Yeah,
they
Six
just,
Flags is crazy.
yo, I blame the parents.
Yeah.
Now, it's her message. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
So if you're trying to deliver something to them so they could acknowledge it, you could talk to them. Hey, this is not how you act, young lady, or whatever the case may be.
They might have
But-
jumped up.
They would for sure
Youth
jumped out.
these days, spiraling.
Now it's kind of crazy, but we get to this point where, we have to blame the parents. It's a reason they feel comfortable doing that. If your parents was involved in your life, I'm pretty sure we all wilded out when our parents was around. We all cursed when we were kids. When I was 12, I probably was cursing like a mug every sentence too. But at the same time, you also know how to handle yourself around other adults when your family and your parents is involved. I don't think it's just a black thing. We might be a little bit on the rowdier side, you know what I'm saying? But there's some other situations where other groups and other people, you know what I'm saying, do different things. You know what I'm saying? So I really think the parents need to be more involved. Like, we could be mad at these kids, but that just shows there's no discipline at home. Yeah. That's why
I agree with you, Drew. I think that also blaming Six Flags. Like, why are they allowed to go in there at 12? I don't care if they bought a ticket. Like,
where's their chaperone?
Yeah, where's their shop? Like, that's unacceptable. Like, they still little kids. They don't even know how to wipe their ass. Like, no. And then talking about, and then she's like, oh, he got a little thing, da-da-da. Like,
that's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. So it's Six Flag, it's the parents, it's the whole nine. It's her in the video promoting that type of toxicity. It's just like, it's a lot. That video is a lot.
We got to have some honest conversations in our community. Like, you know what I mean? I hate when sometimes we be like, oh, they just kids, like, whatever the case is. Because we don't, when you look around, you really don't see other, and I get other ethnic groups, they do have those. But when we really look back and we look in the mirror, like, we could say, like, a lot of our kids were the ones that be really, she said she was in Six Flags, she said the other kids wasn't acting that way, whatever the case is. Even when we talk about, you know, I don't know, you're not teachers or anything, but even teachers, like, they know that kids can be very destructive, and a lot of the times it be black kids that be disruptive in those classrooms, like, you know what I mean? So sometimes these conversations we gotta have these honest conversations, and we gotta look at each other and say it could be lack of parenting, you know, kids, we just letting our kids do whatever the case is. But if we keep excusing, oh, they just kids, they just going, like, it's like the YNs right now. Everybody's so scared of the YNs, but we keep, they just YNs. We was wilding out at their age too. Like, it's a difference.
No,
like, you know
times
what I mean?
have definitely changed. Like,
yeah.
when we was 12 years old, like, it was 2012 when I was 12. So 2012 days was mad good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm 26 right now. I'm 26 and it's 2026. So shout out to me, 1999 baby. But
Representing for the 99.
no, you
Word.
Like,
99 and 2000. You literally did it for the 99 and 2000.
Listen, I'm a mentor. I go into the prisons and I mentor the youth, right? And
Okay.
a lot of what I see, a lot of it is parenting, but you also got to remember this, millennials, right? We're the last generation where we actually have, like, culturally, right? Culture and just overall just having manners. Like, you know, I see an older person, I'm holding the door for them. I'm helping her with her bags, trying to cross the street. They're listening to Sexy Red and Young Miami and all these, you know.
Okay.
Not to say I was listening to Kim back then, but
Yeah.
it was just a level, to your point, you know, we knew how to act in front of adults.
I have
Yeah.
etiquette.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Respect thing.
Yeah.
I think they need to beat their ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
think that's what's missing in
That's a
our
fact.
community. They not getting
Parents be scared to beat their ass. Problem. Like, and
Because the kids have so much more power. All they got to do
Right.
is report you and
Make
then.
a call.
Yeah.
My mom used to beat my behind and tell me to call him if I wanted to.
How many
My
times
mom
are
used to
you in?
be
The
like-
phone right there. Go ahead, make a call.
She'll be like,
You'll get your ass
I'll
beat
bring
again.
you in this world and I'll take you out. I'm like,
Word.
but I wanted to ask Kim, how long have you been doing that for?
I've been doing it for about 4.5 years.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I was in Crossroads and Horizons.
Oh, really?
Is that where you go?
No. So I'm my organization is based 914 United is based out of is Yonkers.
Okay.
So we're in Valhalla.
Oh,
Westchester
okay,
County
okay.
Jail.
So you go to Hawthorne Cedar Knolls?
No, just a Valhalla and Whitfield.
Oh, okay.
Whitfield is like for Westchester County, it's like Spofford.
Okay, yeah. Okay, nice. You know, I was a juvenile delinquent. Not something I'm proud of.
I mean, it is what it is. You transition.
you
you
was?
change.
Testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
have my bachelor's degree, so
Okay,
Yeah.
turned it around.
thank you.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
anyway, man, let us know y'all thoughts in the comments, what y'all thought about the video. Is she right to tell her son or make her son not date black women? I don't know. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We drop new content here every single day. Join the Patreon, man. We got the episode coming out with the ladies. Join the Patreon so y'all get early access, exclusive content. I mean, listen, join the Patreon. We got some behind the scenes. Y'all might want to, I ain't pointing no fingers, but y'all might want to check the behind the scenes. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you know what I mean?
Patreon,
Yo, cop the merch, man. Dailyrapupcrew. We see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, that's all right.
Definitely.